Hello everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Society of Authors Awards. Socially distanced, we hope, for 1 year only. We've always said that receiving a Society of Authors Award can be transformational for an author. They aren't about promoting big corporate sponsors. They don't seek out one big winner and say, this one's best of all. Each year they reward the breadth and depth of books and words, and reward authors at the start of their careers, as well as those well established. This year, as the health crisis makes authors' precarious careers even more of a challenge to sustain, it is more important than ever to celebrate the work of today's 32 winners. The 9 awards were judged as lockdown began. We announced the shortlists at the height of restrictions, and we're celebrating today here in videos and on social media instead of with a crowd of 500 at Southwark Cathedral. So perhaps it is a lucky coincidence that in the week that we announced the winners, many of our bookshops have started to reopen. What better way to celebrate today's winners than by buying and reading them? We'll announce the winners of all 9 prizes in a moment, and throughout the rest of the day, each prize will get its own hour of celebration. Do check back here each hour to hear from the winners themselves, some readings, and to hear more about their work. Many thanks to our sponsors, ALCS for their support of the ALCS Tom Gallen Trust Award, as well as today's activities, to the Torday family for funding the Paul Torday Memorial Prize, and to Nicholas Allen for funding this year's inaugural award, the Queen's Knickers Prize. So now, to share over £100,000 in around 10 minutes. The Somerset Maugham Awards, set up by William Somerset Maugham, have been given to writers under 35 for foreign travel since 1947, designed to enable young authors of fiction, non-fiction and poetry to enrich their work by gaining experience in foreign countries. Past winners have included Jackie Kay, Angela Carter, Zadie Smith, Sarah Waters, Fiona Mosley and Raymond Andrabus.
Our judges this year, Nadifa Mohammed, Barney Norris and Ian Thompson, chose 4 winners to receive a £4,000 Somerset Maugham Award. They were Alex Allison for the novel The Art of the Body, published by Dialogue Books, Oliver Soden for his biography of Michael Tippett, published by Orion, Roseanne Watt for her collection of poetry Moda Die, published by Berlin, and Amru Al-Kadi for the memoir Unicorn, published by Fourth Estate. Congratulations to all 4 of you. It's such a privilege to be able to celebrate your work.
Founded in 1938, the Tom Gallen Trust Award for Short Fiction was founded by author and publicist Nellie Tom Gallen in memory of her brother, playwright and novelist Tom Gallen. It is generously supported by ALCS to celebrate all the exquisite forms a short story can take. Past winners have included Dima Al-Zayat, Benjamin Myers and Carrie Davis.
Our judges, Stuart Evers and Michelle Roberts, chose 6 stories to the 2020 ALCS Tom Gallen Trust Award shortlist. They are Gilly's Mum by Linda Clark, High Water by Carol Farrelly, The Bird That Fluttered Free by Ani Coyote Sontochku, Whale Watching by Diana Powell, Eva at the End of the World by Wendy Riley, and The Pier at Ardentini by Catriona Ward. The runner-up this year, awarded £575, is Diana Powell for Whale Watching. And the winner for 2020, who takes away £1,000, is Wendy Riley for Eva at the End of the World. Congratulations to Wendy, Diana, and all this year's shortlistees.
The travelling scholarships are designed to enable authors to travel and engage with other writers abroad. Started in 1944 by the anonymous founder of the Trust, they're the second most long-standing prize in the Authors' Awards, and previous recipients include Lem Sissay, Amia McBride, Faye Weldon, and Dylan Thomas.
Our judges, Tamima Anam, Ada Edamariam, Adam O'Riordan, Samir Rahim and Gary Young, chose 5 recipients for the 2020 Travelling Scholarships of £1,600. Luke Brown, books editor, columnist, lecturer and author of My Biggest Lie. Inua Elams, a poet, playwright and designer who founded the Midnight Run, an international arts-filled nighttime playful urban walking experience. Georgina Lawton, journalist, travel writer and author of Raceless. Neil Rollinson, whose most recent book, Talking Dead, was shortlisted for the Costa Poetry Prize, and Adif Suif, author of Booker Prize shortlisted novel The Map of Love and co-founder of the Palestine Festival of Literature. Congratulations to all 5 of you.
Paul Torday published his first novel, Salmon Fishing in the Yemen, at the age of 60. His family set up the Paul Torday Memorial Prize in his honour, to celebrate first novels by authors aged 60 or over. Now in its second year, the prize was won last year by Anne Youngson for Meet Me at the Museum.
Our judges, William Fiennes, Catherine Johnson and Sarah Waters, chose 6 books for this year's Paul Torday Memorial Prize shortlist. The Burning Land by George Alagaya, Madeline by Ewan Cameron, Reparation by Gabby Koppel, Finds Me Falling by Fiona Vigo Marshall, As the Women Lay Dreaming by Donald S. Murray, and The Stranger She Knew by Rosalind Stobbs. The runner-up this year is Gabby Koppel for Reparation. And the winner for 2020, who takes away £1,000, is Donald S. Murray for As the Women Lay Dreaming. Congratulations to both of you.
The inaugural Queen's Knickers Award is generously funded by Nicholas Allen, author of the Queen's Knickers, and is awarded to an outstanding children's original illustrated book for ages 0 to 7. It recognises books that strike a quirky new note and grab the attention of a child, whether this be in the form of curiosity, amusement, horror or excitement.
Our judges for the Queen's Knickers Award, Alexis Deacon, Emily Gravitt and Corky Paul, chose 5 books for its inaugural shortlist. Umbrella, written and illustrated by Elena Aravello Melville. Mr. Tiger, Betsy and the Sea Dragon, written by Sally Gardner and illustrated by Nick Mayland. How to Light Your Dragon, written by Didier Levi, illustrated by Fred Benaglia. One Fox, written and illustrated by Kate Reed. And Child of St Kilda, written and illustrated by Beth Waters. The runner-up this year, receiving £1,000, is How to Light Your Dragon, written by Didier Levi, illustrated by Fred Benaglia. And the winner of the £5,000 prize for 2020 is Elena Aravello Malville for Umbrella. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for helping us launch this fantastic new prize.
Since 1990, the McKitterick Prize has been awarded each year for first novels by writers over 40. Endowed by Tom McKitterick, editor of the Political Quarterly, past winners have included Helen Dunmore, Petty Nagapa, Mark Haddon, and Kelly Greenberg Jeffcott.
The shortlisted stories for the 2020 McKitterick Prize are Golden Child by Claire Adam, Diary of a Somebody by Brian Bilston, Fleshman is in Trouble by Taffy Bradessa Akner, The Confessions of Franny Langton by Sarah Collins, Leonard and Hungry Paul by Ronan Hessian, and The Travellers by Regina Porter. The runner-up this year, receiving £1,250, is Taffy Bredessa Akner with Fleshman is in Trouble. And the winner of the 2020 McKitterick Prize, receiving £4,000, is Claire Adam with Golden Child. Congratulations to both of you.
The Cholmondeley Awards for Poets were founded by the late Dowager Marchioness of Cholmondeley in 1966 to recognise the achievement and distinction of individual poets. Past winners include Linton Kwesi Johnson, Malika Booker, Philip Larkin, Andrew Motion, Imtiaz Daka and Carol Ann Duffy.
It's a privilege to celebrate the recipients of the 2020 Cholmondeley Awards. Our judges this year, the poets Grace Nichols, Paul Farley, Drew Milne and Derren Rhys-Jones, have selected 5 winners, each receiving £1,680. They are poet and artist Alec Finlay, writer of 8 poetry collections Linda France, writer and academic Hannah Lowe, Banu Kapil, author of a number of full-length works of prose and poetry, and Rod Maugham, who has published several collections of his own poetry as well as translations of others' work. Congratulations to all 5 of this year's Cholmondeley winners.
The Eric Gregory Awards, founded by the late Dr. Eric Gregory in 1960 for the encouragement of young poets, rewards first collections by poets under 30. By the time the oldest of today's winners was born, there had already been over 150 previous Eric Gregory recipients. The list of 309 awardees to date is a roll call of some of the biggest names in poetry for the past half-century: Jackie Kay, Andrew Motion, Carol Ann Duffy and Alan Hollinghurst, to name just a few.
Our judges: Rani Kapildeo, Inwa Ellams, Don Patterson, Catherine Pierpoint, Michael Simmons-Roberts and Roger Robinson, chose 5 winners of the 2020 Eric Gregory Awards, each receiving £2,100. This year's winners are Susanna Dickey for Bloodthirsty for Marriage, Natalie Lynn Balderstone for Divinations Not Survival, Roseanne Watt for More to Die, Kadish Morris for Poor But Sexy, and Amina Jama for A Warning for the House That Holds Me. We are very excited to see how each of these incredible poets will develop their work in the future.
The Betty Trask Prize and Awards for a first novel by an author under 35. Established in 1983 with a bequest from the late Betty Trask, a reclusive author of over 30 romance novels. Past winners include Zadie Smith, Mera Sial, Irinosen Okoji, and Alex Garland.
Our judges, Ben Brooks, Eleanor Diamond and Vaseem Khan, chose 4 winners for this year's Betty Trask Prize and Awards. The 3 recipients of this year's Betty Trask Awards, each worth £5,400, are Stacey Hall for The Familiars, Isabella Hamad for The Parisian, and Okechukwu Nzelu for The Private Joys of Nana Maloney. And the winner of the £10,000 Betty Trask Prize is Catherine Hind for Hitch. Congratulations to all 4 of you.